Everything we do here at James Project focuses on caring for vulnerable women and children because we believe that's the call that God has placed on every one of us as Christians. So we're back with a November update. Hey, Brian, how are you?
Hi, Kathy. I am great. Good to see you. And hello, everybody out there.
Mm-hmm. You're looking a little bit tanned. You just got back from Guatemala, right?
Yes, yeah, we spent 2 weeks down there, and you were there for
Yep.
one of those weeks for the party, the quinceañeras.
Yes.
Um, it was an amazing night, and wow, I mean, I'm always blown away.
I know. I know. It's so just I was blown away by the balloons. I mean, that was amazing. And because my team did a balloon arc one year and we popped a lot of balloons and it was a lot of effort and there were so many balloons and they were put together so well. I was very impressed.
Yeah,
It-
our staff is amazing, and they're really good at putting that together.
yeah.
And we've learned a lot along the way. There's the hard way to do it and an easier way to do it, and I think we've got it figured out. But it was amazing. The
Yeah.
girls course were just beautiful. The
Mhm.
food was great. The decorations were phenomenal, and it's always a great time. I really wish that we had the ability to have more visitors from Canada and the United States to be able to go down.
Yeah.
But right now we just don't have the capacity to host people in that regard. But I know everybody loves, or not everybody, but lots of people love to tune in and watch it on live and to
Yeah,
see the pics from it. And it's an amazing night.
it is.
And what a blessing just to make those girls feel special. I mean, most of them would not have the opportunity to celebrate like we do with them. And
Yeah.
so,
And it's probably
um,
the first time they've ever really been celebrated.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
love it.
Hmm. Yeah. It's a great party. Great party. All right. What else is going on down there?
Well, our school has ended for the school year, so they'll start back up in January. But right now, they are honestly, I don't know if it's every day, but they will continue to get some tutoring, especially those who struggled or who are behind, which is great.
Yeah.
Our teachers, we've had a lot of turnover, and the government keeps robbing our
Mm,
directors. So we're looking for a school director, snatching our teachers, because if they get a government teaching job, then it's basically for life, and there's retirement and all the things we can't not compete with.
right. Right.
Um, but one of the things that we do ask our teachers that I think most public schools do not is this part of the year we ask them to do extra um, reinforcement and tutoring
Mm,
to get our kids caught up, because most of them haven't gone to school or have gone to school very little,
mhm.
and we want to take advantage of the time we have with them to get them as far as we can in their education.
Right. Right. Because kids come and go pretty quick because of the courts.
Yeah,
So yeah, that's tough. You really want to make sure that they're not missing out. Yeah.
yeah, and most kids come, like I said, that are behind. We have a few special needs in the fact that they're learning disabled, I should say, and so they need all they can get.
Mm,
Plus, this time is difficult because without school, there's lots of free time,
mm,
and it's always challenging to keep our kids busy and out of trouble, because when kids have too much free time, it can
mhm.
lead to behavior issues and that
Yeah.
kind of thing. So
Yeah. I love
those,
those. They don't have access to like screens and stuff. Like they can't fill their
no,
days with that. So it's
no,
being down there and being able to hear them running around and playing outside. It was really nice um,
yeah,
to know that they get to be kids.
yeah, yeah, and our property's so great; they're allowed to have space, and
Mm,
the things to play on, and sports to play, and of course they have lots of games and toys and stuff to entertain them. And our staff does a good job during this downtime, when they're not in school, with activities.
yeah. Yeah, and it's
Yeah,
great because it's like a nice little neighborhood. So it
it
doesn't all
is.
the weight doesn't fall on just one, just some two house parents. They can share the load and do different activities and take turns. So that's nice.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. It's great.
Mhm. They are amazing. So what's going on with the Barnabas program?
Well, because the school year just ended, we recently heard from, we've got two young ladies who were in Casa Maria. They both have babies.
Mhm.
One just graduated from high school with honors, and
Yay.
so we're so proud of her. And the challenge that comes with being a single mom, but to be a
Mhm.
single mom in a household with not a lot of resources, and to be able to go to school and to do well, it's a big deal, especially high school.
Yeah.
And the other mom that we heard from recently just graduated from junior high.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
so
and so she was proud to send us a picture, and
Mhm.
it's just great.
Aw,
That's what the part of what the Barnabas
care.
aftercare program is to walk along beside those kids that leave and their families, not just the kids, but their families as well,
Mhm.
to get them educated, to make sure that they're being taken care of, that they're being fed, and because we're always terrified when they go back that they're going back to the same situation, and unfortunately, many of them do.
Mhm.
And we can't. Our program isn't big enough. We don't have permission to follow all of our kids back, but
Mhm.
the ones we do, it's making a difference.
Yeah.
Because without us supporting their education, these girls wouldn't have continued, most
Mhm.
likely, because their families don't have the
Right.
resources.
Right. Yeah, it is a
So
wonderful and that program's only been around for a few years, but I'm really, really grateful for it because prior to that, you couldn't follow any of them. You didn't know what happened to them. So even though
yeah,
it's a handful of them that you can follow, I mean, it's more than a handful, but it's not all of them. It's nice to be able to follow up on some of them.
yeah, and it
And
really does show us when the family agrees to be a part of the
Mhm.
program. It shows us that they're really trying, and they're
Yeah.
really willing to help their kids have a
Mhm.
better life.
Yeah.
And so we're glad to do that if
Mhm.
they'll allow us. Some don't. They don't want us to have any part of it. That tells me that maybe there's something there to hide. But
Right.
anyway, we're blessed and thankful for the ones we do get to continue with.
Mhm. Yeah. And one of the staff that follows those are was a girl that lived there, right? That grew up there?
Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
Glendy.
Glendy,
Yeah.
right. Mhm.
See, our first visit to the James Project in 2006, Glendy was one of the kids that was there at that time, her and her sister.
Yep.
And so now that she's graduated,
Mhm.
and is working on a social work degree as a
Mhm.
part of that program. She actually works
Right.
alongside another psychologist, and they go visit the families, and she loves it. I talked to her the other day, and she said, "I love this job. It's so great."
Yeah. And she brings such a unique perspective because she can relate to these kids, I think that's
Yeah,
wonderful that that she's in that role. Yeah.
yeah, yeah. And bless her heart, when she left, she stayed with us until she was 18,
Mhm.
and immediately, she stayed there in Monjas. She's not from Monjas, but stayed local,
Wow.
and got a great job
Mm.
after leaving us. And we got kind of asked her to come back before, and she's like, "No, I really have a good job." And for
Mhm.
whatever reason, I don't remember the circumstances, but she decided to leave that and come back and
Mhm.
work with us. And we're blessed to have her. She's great.
Yeah, so great. And such a nice return on investment because you don't always get to see what your investment has produced, so to be able to see it so clearly and experience it like that is a great blessing.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that's
We love
good.
have our kids that now are employed by us,
Hmm.
because you're right, they have a different perspective.
Hmm. Yeah, and they can speak to those kids in a very different way than anybody else, so
Yes. Yep. For sure.
that's good. All right, and we've got um Rebecca back, right?
Yeah, so if you guys remember, Rebecca used to be our team coordinator, and then her husband got transferred. He's a pastor,
Mhm.
excuse me, about an hour and a half away, and still wanted to work for the project. So we worked it out so that she could work from home and then come in, 2 days a week, and for the sponsorship program. And she's done a great job with that.
Mhm.
Well, with all of the turnover with our teams, because Priscilla has now resigned,
Mhm.
we have hired Rebecca to do a part of the team. We kind of restructured our team, and she will now be doing all the behind the scenes work, all the scheduling, interacting with team leaders, the budget, all those things. She did a fabulous job with that before,
Mhm.
and then we have Luis will still be our translator on site.
Mhm.
And to add on to that, we've lost Ruben, or at least we're not sure about what he's going to be able to do because he and his wife, praise God, has accepted the position of house parents for Casa Pablo.
Oh, yay!
So yeah,
That's
that position is filled, and we are
yeah,
thrilled.
that is
Yeah,
awesome. They're
yeah,
gonna
and so we're trying to figure out because that's a full-time job, and we don't want to burn him out. He probably will help with teams in some capacity. He loves that job as well. So, but we are looking for somebody else to kind of to fill in and
Mhm.
be there when teams are on the ground to be with them besides Louise.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
so Ruben may probably will fill that role until we have somebody
Mhm.
else in place.
We'll be praying for the right person for that because it's a big job. There's a lot to it. And taking the piece of the planning piece and the behind the scenes piece off of the plate of the person that's there is probably going to
Yes.
be really helpful. And Rebecca she does an amazing job with that. She's very organized, so that's helpful.
Yeah. Yeah. And she'll still, as far as I think, as far as I know, she still will, because of the sponsorship piece, she'll still come in.
Yep.
Like Tuesday, she always meets with teams and shares the sponsorship opportunities. And so she'll be there for that. And,
And
as the team
yeah, Thursday.
and team coordinator, I'm not exactly sure what the titles will be. And I just know what the
Right, right.
responsibilities will be right now.
Yeah. Yeah. When you're restructuring something like that, there will be a lot of unknowns until you get some kinks worked out. So yeah,
Yeah.
that's exciting. I'm excited for
Yeah.
Casa
Yeah.
Pablo. I bet those kids are excited to have house parents again.
Yeah. We've had some great tias filling in there. And, when we met Ruben's wife and sat down and they have a little boy. I say little, he's probably 10 or 11, maybe 12. He absolutely loved it. He wanted to live there as soon as they got there. He's like, can we do this? Can we please live here? So he's going to be a great fit.
Yeah.
And Ruben and Nora is her name.
Mm,
That will be a great fit as well. Yeah.
that's
And,
great.
it's a big, like we always talk about, it's a big adjustment moving from Guatemala City.
Hmm.
But they're not quite in the city. They're outside of that. So I think the ruralness of Monjas won't be such a shock.
Hmm. That's good. That's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's very different. Definitely very different.
And
So you have a new giving opportunity you want to share, right?
yeah, we're excited to announce something we're calling foundational partners. It gives the donor, you guys, an opportunity to give at $100 a month or $1,200 a year, and in doing so, you're joining that group called the Foundational Partners. But what that does is helps us to run all the amazing programs of the James Project. So it
Hmm.
allows us to fund the Barnabas Aftercare program and keep those kids in school and taken care of. It allows the Village of Hope to operate. It allows the Redeem program to educate women on and help them start their own business and feeds our kids. It educates our kids. It does it all.
Hmm.
And we're really excited. We need 1,000 people to give it $100 a month, and in doing so they'll join that group.
And so I just want to clarify, it's 1,000 people that those people are the ones who get to make sure that the James Project can do all the things. Like they are covering the cost of the James Project functioning for an entire year. 1,000 people
Yes.
at $100 a month.
Yes.
That's incredible that
Yes.
we get to participate in that. Like to think that that can be your role. That's a really great thing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're excited about it, and we'll send more out about that soon.
And that means
To,
that any giving that shows up above that $1,000, I mean, 1,000 people at $100 a month is room to grow, right? Like it's to add more to the Village of Hope. It's to add another Casa Maria. It's or another teen pregnancy home. It's to be able to grow and support more and more women and children, right?
yeah, anything above that is extra. Allows
Yeah.
us to do more.
Yeah, that is amazing.
But so, for example, if somebody may say, "What about I'm already sponsoring a child?"
Hmm.
Well, if you sponsor two more, you're at that level,
Right.
you know, right then. And some people are already lumped in that; they're already doing that, and
Hmm.
they'll be hearing from us soon.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
amazing.
but
And So what if it's so hard sometimes, you go down there, you fall in love with some kids and you want to sponsor them because it's a great opportunity to stay connected. You can email them once a month, you can check in, you can bring gifts. It's just such a beautiful relationship. But sometimes those kids don't stay long and it's heartbreaking. So if someone is heartbroken about when a kid goes home because it happens, can they just give $100 and not support a child, but just donate $100 a month? Can
Yeah,
they?
I mean, that'd be a great option. And, we
Okay.
always tell our child sponsors that if their child leaves, if they want to pick up somebody, we can assign them somebody, or they can even just request an angel child, and that just goes to whoever needs it. It's not anyone specific.
Mhm.
Yeah, but an option, yeah, like you said, is to do the 100, and you're covering much more, honestly.
Right, right. Yeah, that is amazing. Well, that's a very exciting giving opportunity. I'm glad about that. Glad to hear that that's something that people can participate in. So,
Yeah, yeah, we're excited, and we know people. We love our donors and supporters. They're so faithful and so generous. We just want to give them, another opportunity to make a difference because people want to.
mhm. And to know what their money is directly going to, it's amazing. Yeah,
Yes.
that's great. All right. And we have someone else who's incredibly generous. I mean, we don't name names, right? But someone has offered an even larger amount for the end of the year, correct?
Yeah, we have a $75,000 challenge. It's not a match, which means they're going to give it no matter what. But they're challenging all of our donor base to meet that challenge, and it'll be huge for a great way for us to end the year if we can meet
Yeah.
that.
Yeah. Yeah, and how do they go to that? How do they support that if someone's interested
So
in getting a year-end gift?
So on our website, if you go to donate and then campaign,
Yeah.
you'll see once you get into campaigns, you'll see $75,000 challenge.
Okay. And they can
Yeah,
donate to
it's
that
that
directly.
simple. Yeah.
That's great. I can even put the link on here somewhere. So
Okay, great.
that's great. So exciting that not only do we get to go down and visit and we get to spend time there, but we also get to participate when we're not there. And we know that every month we can support what's going on down there. It's just a wonderful blessing to know that you're doing something impactful, even if you can't be there. So,
Yeah, and we try to be the best stewards we can be. We're very transparent with our finances. If anybody has any questions or
mhm,
any concerns, they can reach out, and we'll be glad to share. So it's all God's, it's all His, and we're just stewards and we just do our best.
yeah, yeah,
And we're
it's
so
good.
thankful for those who partner with us to help
Mhm.
us to help the women and children of Guatemala.
Yeah. And I love because when you go down there, you see what the money is doing. Like, every year you see more kids supported, you see more things happening. It's incredible to see the growth that God is doing down there and the people that he's bringing along to support that growth. I mean, a $75,000 challenge, that's amazing. It's just
Yeah,
a
yeah,
yeah, but even
he's
$100 a month is amazing because then you get to be one of 1,000. So there's just so many different ways to support and, be part of what's going on down there. So I'm really thankful.
yes, yes. God is good.
Mhm. Yes, he is. All right, anything else, Brian?
I think that's all for this month. I'm
Yeah,
sure I probably forgot something, but
that's
um,
okay.
we'll catch up next month.
Yes, yes, the end of the year. I can't believe it's already here.
I
Been
know,
a
it's
quick
crazy. But
year. All right, thank you so much.
thank you, Kathy.
All right, bye-bye.
Bye bye.